There's a version of being diagnosed with chronic illness that nobody warns you about. It's not the scary medical part, as terrifying as that is. It's the identity part. It's the moment when you realize that your body, the thing you've lived in your whole life, that you thought you understood, has turned into something unpredictable. Something that makes decisions without your input. Something that sometimes feels like it's working against you. And that loss of felt agency, of feeling in control of your own physical existence, is one of the most psychologically damaging parts of chronic illness. It also, I believe, is one of the things that walking can give you back. Research in health psychology describes something called locus of control, the degree to which you believe your own actions influence your outcomes. In chronic illness, the locus of control often shifts externally. Things happen to you. Diagnoses are handed to you. Treatments are decided for you. You're often a passenger in your own health story. Building a walking practice is one of the few things I can do that moves the locus of control back toward internal. I decided to go. I chose the route. I did it on my timeline. My body cooperated, or partially cooperated, and I returned. That sounds simple. It is not simple when you've been living in a body that surprises you. It is, in fact, a quiet act of reclamation. James Clear, in his work on habit formation, talks about identity-based habits. The idea that the most durable behavior changes come from shifting who you see yourself as, not just what you do. Not, I'm trying to walk more, but I am someone who moves their body for their health, even on hard days. That identity shift was profound for me, because with PSC, I had started to see myself primarily through the lens of my disease. I was the sick guy, the liver guy, the guy who has to be careful. And that narrative, while understandable, was slowly shrinking my life. Becoming the guy who walks, even on bad days, even for 10 minutes, was a counter narrative, a small but real expansion of who I was. There's also a specific neurological argument for walking outside rather than on a treadmill, when possible. Research on green exercise, physical activity in nature environments, shows significantly greater reductions in anxiety, rumination, and stress hormones compared to indoor exercise at the same intensity. The visual complexity of natural environments, the reduced cognitive load of soft environments, the exposure to natural light, all of it interacts with the default mode network in your brain in ways that reduce the mental chatter that chronic illness tends to amplify. I'm not always outside. Some days the weather doesn't cooperate. Some days I don't have the capacity for a trail. But when I can get outside, even just around the block, the benefits compound. It's not just a walk. It's a walk and a breath and a moment of being somewhere that isn't inside my own head. In Buddhist practice, walking meditation, kinhin, is a valid and seated meditation, is valid as seated meditation. The practice is to bring full awareness to each step. The feeling of the foot leaving the ground, the shift of weight, the breath, not to achieve anything, not to get somewhere, just to be fully present in the act of moving. I don't always walk meditatively. Sometimes I have a podcast on and I'm completely zoned out. But when I do walk with attention, when I actually feel my feet and notice what's around me, something quiets down inside me that I don't know how to name, but I know it matters. The disease is still there, but for those minutes, I am not my disease. I'm a person who is walking. And that's enough. My invitation to you today, not a challenge, an invitation, is to take a walk not as a health intervention, but as an act of reclaiming your body. Go for 10 minutes. Go for 20. Go around your parking lot if that's what you've got. But do it with awareness that you choose this. Your body is carrying you somewhere. That still counts. That still matters. Next episode, we're going to go into something I've been looking forward to: the research on walking and liver-specific health markers. What we know, what we're learning, and why this matters particularly for those of us with PSC and cholestatic liver disease. I'm Kevin. I'm genuinely grateful that you joined me here at Battle Within Autoimmune Life. Please hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It truly helps the channel reach more people in the community. If something in this conversation landed for you, share it with someone else who might need it to hear it today. I'll see you in the next one. Rest well.